Okay, guys, while waiting for me to approve all the participants, you can go through the exercises I've given in WhatsApp. Go through them. I will call one by one. Go through number one first. Okay. Thank you. Okay, for those who just joined, please do exercises number one, the one that I have given you in the WhatsApp. Okay, and in order to do this, because you cannot derive the Laplace transform directly, because it is t multiplied with EAT, so you have to use Laplace of derivative. Please try to use the theorem of Laplace of derivative to derive this. Let us give another 5 more minutes for me to approve all, and then for the rest to join in. We just have 36 participants, so another 10 more missing. So in the meantime, we just do that, and then don't forget to sign your attendance as well. Okay. We have 43 participants. I think should be okay to start. All right. Now, who wants to try? We will start with the apa nama? With the first order derivative. With the first question. Now, bear in mind, guys. Laplace ni is not that difficult, but it needs a lot of exercises, yeah, because you need to be familiar with all the theorems. So far, what you have learned, I'm just gonna write it down, okay? what you have learned, mana dia? Mana, where's my, alamak, benda lah ni, okay. Sekejap ya. What you have learned is that basically, okay, so now, saya every time I'm gonna recap this back to you. Korang dengar ke tak ni? Dengar ke? Is it clear? Is it clear now?
Yes, Doctor.
Okay. So if you put ft, a process of Laplace transform, you will get fs. All right. Now, the first theorem, which is first shifting theorem. Saya just recap ya before I go further. This is fs, tapi assuming you punya ft multiply with a kernel of an exponential function. Okay, maksudnya exponential function, whatever your function ft, multiply with an exponential function, and if you were to put, susah lah kalau you all masuk lambat-lambat ni, I have to toggle in between the windows, yeah. So if I do Laplace transform here, so what you get, kalau sini fs, you will get a signal which is shifted in the frequency domain. This is for shifting theorem. Lepas tu awak belajar, this is ft. Katakanlah ft tu you derivative. Okay, maksudnya you df dt. So you will get f prime t. And this f prime t, if you were to put into Laplace transform, you will get s fs minus the function itself in the time domain, the initial value in the time domain. Okay, this is derivative. Derivatives, yeah. Okay, now integrals. Maksudnya your original ft, you integrate from 0 to tau, okay? So in other words, you will have 0 to tau here ft dt. So this one, if you were into the Laplace transform, you will get 1 over s fs. This is so far 3 theorem that you have been taught. All right, now the question says, coming back to the original questions, okay? The question says, kejap ya. Now, assuming you have ft equivalent to t multiply with EAT. Now, if this is t plus EAT, katakanlah if I have another function gt, t plus EAT, if I want to find the GS, it's as simple as Laplace of t, plus Laplace of EAT. I can do this because it is a addition operation. But if it is multiplication, in this case, I cannot do multiply. It doesn't work that way. All right. So how are we going to solve this? Because your table is basic. So the way to solve it is you use Laplace of derivative. Okay, let us try to do Laplace of derivative. So now, if let's say, okay, if this is ft, then I say that Laplace of ft equivalent to fs. Okay, saya assume, but now I don't know what is the fs. I want to find, the question says find fs. Okay, so this is what we want to do, but now we just put it fs first. Now, from this thing, what is the derivative f prime t? Suri ada tak, Suri? Suri? Are you there? Suri?
F prime t equals to
Awak bukan Suri.
exponential.
Tak apa. Okay. Tak apa. F prime t equivalent tu?
E to the power
Ah.
of at. Exponential to the power
Aha.
of at
Okay.
plus at
Plus at.
exponential
Mhm.
to the power of at.
Apa yang tak betul?
Tu yang depan t tu. Depan sekali tu. T
Lepas kali t tu, sekejap.
at tu.
Ni tak ada?
Ya.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Can we get someone to verify this? Can I get Tabina? Is this correct? Tabina?
Yes, madam. Yes, doctor.
Okay.
Yes, it is correct.
Okay. Syaf, Sungai Petani? Syaf, where are you now?
Yes, Doctor. I'm at Chile.
Awak tak balik kampung? Kenapa?
Saya sendiri pun belum ada kat rumah saya.
Okay, tak apalah. Okay. Now, how do you solve this, Syaf? Betul tak? F prime T. Betul Alright, okay. Okay, salam kat adik Alright, now. Okay, so you got the FT. Now, can we have the theorem? What is the theorem? Somebody, I get Farah Kulim. Farah? Farah Kulim? It's not there. Akil, Taiping.
Ya, Doktor.
Tadi Farah. Now, daripada formula Laplace F prime T, the formula what does it says from the theorem? Awal-awal tadi saya cunting. S
SFS minus F0.
This is the theorem minus the initial value of it. Okay. Initial value of it at time 0. Okay. Now, what is this? Akil? Orang Tepeng? Akil?
Yeah.
If ft sama dengan t EAT, what is F0? Substitute.
1. 0.
0. Okay. So if this is 0, this cancel out because it is 0. So in other words, Laplace of f prime t from the theorem is SFS. Okay, now we know that this is f prime t and this is an addition operation. Akil, hujan lagi ke dekat Tepeng?
Tak.
Sekarang tengah panas musim apa?
Musim
Panas,
panas.
Okay. Now, Akil, apakah Laplace of EAT plus Laplace of AT EAT? Now, solve this. Laplace of EAT apa benda? From the table.
1 over
1 over?
S minus A
Ini?
plus
Ini kan kita dah assume awal-awal tadi. Ini we have assumed it earlier. Mana dia? Ni Kan? This is FT. Betul tak? Cuma ada A kat depan. A ni is a constant. So, what does it becomes?
A over
A, mana ada over? A Ini kita assume apa ni? Laplace of TEAT ni kita assume apa? Equivalent to what?
Fs.
Fs. Now, from here, kita tengok daripada theorem tu. Theorem tadi kita dapat apa tadi here? What do we get? For this one, from the theorem, what do we get?
SFS.
SFS. So now you have this. Okay. So, I'm gonna use a different color. Right. So now, all you have to do is group this. Bring this to this side. So in other words, S minus A, Fs is equivalent to 1 over S minus A. Again, what do we want? Awal-awal tadi, what do we want? Alamak, mana dia? Alamak, dah hilang lah. Where's my whiteboard? Okay. Alright, what do we want tadi? Awal-awal tadi, what do we want? Apa yang kita
You
nak?
want to find Fs.
So what is
Fs.
Fs? What is Fs?
Fs equals to 1 over S minus A
Minus
square.
A square.
Okay. Alright, okay. Alright. So can you see it? You cannot derive it directly, but you use Laplace of derivative to derive this, alright? Okay. I'm gonna clear this, clear all drawings. Alright, okay, now. Done that. Let's try with question number 2. I will give you 5 minutes. Yeah.
Saya nak tanya, kenapa kita tak buat differentiate kali kedua untuk soalan yang tadi?
Awak nak differentiate 2-3 kali pun tak kisah. Tapi masalahnya lagi panjang lah. Kalau dia boleh, kalau you boleh selesaikan with first level, okay lah. Kalau if you want to solve it second level, go ahead. Tapi you ada lagi banyak variable lah, kan? Okay, let's try. Ya. Tadi Ft is equivalent to T E AT, betul? F prime T is equivalent to E AT plus AT E AT. So F prime T is equivalent to A E AT plus, can you see banyak lagi? A square, nampak tak? A square A square E AT plus AT E AT. So sama dengan A square E AT plus 2A T E AT. Betul? Am I correct? Ame, am I correct here? Betul tak? You have to double check me. Yeah? Betul tak? Betul tak?
Betul.
So from the theorem, now. Okay, kita buat double You want to check from the theorem. Theorem says Laplace of F prime T is equivalent to S square Fs minus S F0 minus F0. Now, what is F0? F0, kalau sini F0 apa? 0 lah kan? Betul? Betul? Alamak, korang ni. Suruh saya buat tak minta awak jawab. Betul tak? Okay. Okay, so what is F prime 0 here from this? Kalau 1, okay, 1. So in other words, equivalent to S square Fs minus S. Okay, this is Laplace F prime T. So let's say we call this equation number 1. Okay, now equation number 2 is from here. We do Laplace of F prime T, which is Laplace of apa? A square EAT plus 2A Laplace, yeah?
May I know that for the second derivative,
Hmm.
correct?
Which one?
second derivative.
Here. Here.
Satu lagi tu AT.
Sini. Mana satu?
The A
Here.
is A square T e to the power of AT plus A EAT.
A square EAT. Okay, what
No,
is
no, no.
okay from is it here? Is it here? Are you do you want me to double check this line?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now
Yeah.
let's do this. What is derivative of EAT? AEAT, betul?
EAT.
Yeah, okay. So now we differentiate this part, you get A, betul? Betul? Okay, sorry, it's not A square. AEAT, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
N plus A square.
Yeah, A squared.
Then you get A squared. So we will get what? Alright, okay, hold on. So this will be what will this be? So the answer for this is AEAT. This is AEAT. So 2 AEAT, betul?
Yes.
Plus A square T
EAT.
EAT. Alright, okay. Now let's do this. So we're gonna do Laplace for this. So I'm gonna erase this part. So here it will be, I think I did a different color lah. Okay, Laplace of Laplace of 2a, because it is constant, I'm going to take it outside. EAT plus Laplace of a square, I'm going to take it outside because they are constant. TEAT. All right, now from the, kalau this is formula 1, I call this as, now we assume like Laplace of TEAT, which is Laplace of this, which is Laplace of FT is equivalent to Fs. So we're going to substitute here inside here. So this is a square Fs. So I'm going to bring number 1 this side. So number 1, this will be s square Fs minus s. So here will be 2a. What is this from the table? Laplace of EAT is 1 over
S minus A.
S minus A.
s minus a. All right, okay. So let's try to group this. Okay, group this. I'm gonna use a different color. Let's try to group this. This should be plus, yeah. So we're gonna group Fs first, and we bring the non-Fs the other side. So in other words, is s square minus a square Fs is equivalent to 2a plus s minus a over s minus a. So I'm going to bring minus s here to the other side plus s. So this is, since it is s minus a here, I'm going to put s minus a, s minus a. So open up this bracket, 2a plus, ni apa tadi s eh? What was this? S. Yeah. S times s is s square minus, okay, never mind lah. I leave it in the form that, since I cannot, this I'm gonna be s square minus a square Fs is equivalent to 2a over s minus a plus s. So if I want it to be Fs, the whole thing must be divided by s square minus a square. All right. Try to solve this. Open up this bracket. Simplify. You will get almost similar similar answer like the previous one. So it's still okay, but panjang jalan kerja. Okay. If you can solve it with first order derivative, why you want to go to double order derivative? All right. Now, can we take 5? Can we take 5? You have a look at the second question. Boleh? Stop sharing. Take 5, have a look at the second question. second question that I posted in this, and then we will try to solve it. Very important that you get yourself familiar with this first. What this? All right, do that first. Take 5. Come back at 12, yeah? Come back at 12. Tak payahlah buat nombor 2 tu sebab dia panjang sangat. I think we go to number 3. Number 3, get the inverse Laplace transform of negative omega sine 2 omega t. Do the number 3.
Doctor,
Doctor.
What is it?
can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
For question 2, why say too long?
You want to solve it? Boleh. It's
Because
quite easy, but you need
I
to know
use
the formula lah.
I use the trigonometry identities, change the cos square first. Is it okay?
Yeah. So you get
Okay,
1 plus sine square omega t. Boleh. You solve this? You want to show it to us? Okay. Do that
Madam
first.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Question 2. I did it with trigo identities and with the derivatives method, but then you get 2 different answers.
What are the 2 different answers? Okay, never mind. Okay, let's try number 2 first. Let's try number 2.
Right.
Give others time to do it. Let's try number 2. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, shall we? Shall we? Because we have quite a number of other things to do. Let's do this first. Okay, I'm gonna go with trigonometry functions. Okay, let's try. Sekejap ya. Sekejap. I'm gonna try to do both. Okay. Where is the okay, it's functioning. Hold on. Clear. So it says here, ft is equivalent to cos square omega t, and then if you were to do trigonometry identities, this should be equivalent to 1 plus sine square omega t, or 1 plus 2 cos 2 omega t over 2. This is the trigonometry identity. Now, so let's take this one, yeah, ft, sorry. So if you got this ft, which is equivalent to 1 over 2, 1 plus 2 cos 2 omega t, okay. Now, assuming from here, what is f prime t? Hello? Korang dengar tak ni? Am I talking to myself? Hello? Okay. So f prime t would be what? Ini tak ada t. Ini ada t. So it will becomes cos becomes sine, negative sine 2 omega t 2 omega. Okay. And then over 2.
So
So yeah.
the trigonometry identities, is it correct? Because I get different one.
1 plus sine omega t, betul tak?
1 plus sine square omega t, correct. But if we use cos 2 omega t equals to
Check dalam trigonometry identity. Where's my mobile phone?
2,
No, it is part of trigonometry identity. Yeah. Kejap, let me Google up. It's Google up is part of the trigonometry identity. Hold on, this is trigonometry identity. Kejap, I'm gonna get my mobile phone. Kejap. Did anybody find a table for trigonometry identity? Did you find a table for trigonometry identity?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let's not. Let's try. Never mind. Coming back here. Clear all drawings. Come back again. Now, again, what was FT just now? FT was cos square omega t. Yeah.
Yes, it.
Okay. Now, if you don't want to use trigonometry identity, we put it cos omega t multiply with cos omega t. Boleh?
So,
Okay. All right. So this is FT. Let's try to do without using trigonometry identity. So if we assume Laplace of cos square omega t equivalent to Fs, now we are trying to find Fs. Now what is F prime t here? Cos becomes
Negative sign.
negative sine omega t. Don't forget omega, betul? Yeah. Cos omega t. Okay. And then another negative sine omega t cos omega t. So what do you get? Omega.
The negative omega sign.
Negative 2 omega sine omega t cos omega t.
and then using identities.
Okay. From here, identities, ada identities tak that relate to this?
Yes. Minus
Which is?
omega.
Which is this? Is it sine omega t cos omega t?
2 sine omega t cos omega t equals to
Hold on.
sine 2 omega.
Okay. This is equivalent to?
Negative.
Okay,
Negative.
well, give me the
Wait.
formula. Give me the formula. Trigonometry
okay.
identities.
Okay. Sine 2a
Sine 2a
equals to
equals
2
to
sine a
2 sine a.
Cos a.
Cos a. All right. Cos sine. Okay. And then 2. So we're gonna take the minus omega 2
Sine 2 omega t.
sine omega t cos omega t, which is in this form. So in other words, negative omega sine 2. Here the a would be omega, isn't it? Omega t. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sine 2 omega t. Are we okay here?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So now we have obtained this, which is f prime t. Now we will use the theorem. From the theorem says Laplace of f prime t is s fs minus the initial value at time 0. Okay, let's take the initial value, which is ft equivalent to cos 0 times cos 0. You will get what? 1.
1.
All right. So in other words, we will get s fs minus 1. So we call this equation number 1. Okay. Now, from this, let's try to get the f Laplace of f prime t. What is it? What is sine 2 omega t? Sine from the table. Sine will be sine from the table, what does the table says? The table says if ft equivalent to sine t, fs is equivalent to what? S over s square plus omega square. Am I correct? You have to double check. I don't have my mobile phone with me.
Bukan omega
Omega.
dekat numerator.
Here should be omega.
Yeah.
Betul. Yes.
Okay. So, okay. Now, from this, Ikhwan, mana mobile phone? Alah, tolonglah cari. Okay, hold on. Now, all right. So we have this. Now let's now if mana tadi? Okay. Now we're gonna put minus omega. So here will be minus omega. Okay, Laplace of sine 2 omega t. So here the omega is what? Omega is should be 2 omega lah from here. Betul tak? So this will be minus omega. Omega is what? 2 omega s square plus 2 square is 4 omega square. Okay. Can you follow me? So this will be minus 2 omega square s square plus omega square. Can you follow me? Guys, is this okay? I'm gonna wrap up the top part here to make space. Okay, hold on. Mana tadi? The one that we want tadi mana? -1. Okay, we stop here. I think we just want this part. Okay, let me just wrap off here. Okay, hold on. This whiteboard is really annoying. Okay, never mind. Okay. Now, gonna use a different color. All right. Okay. Now let's try to do this. So, oops. Alamak, dah terkeluar. Hold my window here. How do I get rid of this window? Sekejap ya. Okay. Allahu Akbar. Sekejap ya. My window is... okay. Alright. Let's draw a line. So, mana tadi? Where were we? Okay, this is equation number 1. I'm going to write back the equation number 1. You have Laplace of f prime t. F prime t is equivalent to minus 2 omega square s square plus omega square. Okay. Now another one we also have here, which is here. Allah. Let me just undo that. We have SFS minus 1. So let's make 1 equivalent to 2. So SFS minus 1 equivalent to negative 2 omega square s square plus omega square. So I'm going to bring the minus 1, which is here. So I'm going to plus 1 over here. So
Doktor,
plus, yeah.
yang bawah tu
Apa dia?
bukan 4 omega square ke? Denominator tu.
Oh, okay. Sorry. 4 omega square. 4 omega square. 4 omega square. 4 omega square. Okay, now 1, I'm going to bring, since it's s square plus 4 omega square, s square plus 4 omega square plus. s square plus 4 omega square. So you will get minus 2 omega square plus s square plus 4 omega square over s square plus 4 omega square. So this one you can cancel out. You are left with 2. Betul? Am I right?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Erase this and make this into 2. Hold on, yeah. 2. Okay. So, therefore, your Fs, I'm going to bring what over S here. So it's going to be S. So this is your answer. All right. Boleh? Okay. So that will be this. Okay, let's start with the third questions. Now is 12:20. We come back 12:30. I give you 10 minutes. Go to the third question. Kena buat make sure you all buat ni. If you don't do exercises, you won't be able to answer the question in the test. Please do these exercises. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Come back at 12:30. Still doing it, or you need more time, more 5 minutes, or we can start now?
Doctor,
Hmm?
can I ask you about the second question again?
Mm-hmm.
Because using the derivative method,
Mm-hmm.
I get the same answer as yours. But
Uh-huh.
then when I try doing it using only identities, I get a different answer.
Can you later you WhatsApp me your different answer?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Let's try. Never mind. Let's try. While others are doing that, let's try. Can we write? Let me just write this answer first. The answer is Fs equivalent to s square plus 2 omega square s in bracket s square plus 4 omega square. Okay, I've got the answer. Now let's clear all drawings. All right. Okay. Now you read. I'm gonna write. So because I write faster. Hold on. Okay. Ft. Hold on. Ft is equivalent to cos 2. Ft equivalent to
Half
cos
squared omega t.
omega t. All right.
Then using identity, it'll be half cos bracket 2 omega t
2 omega t
plus half. And then we use Laplace on that. So
okay, so this is Ft, yeah? Laplace on half cos 2 omega t plus Laplace of half, okay, is equivalent to, hold on, my pen is not working, 1 over 2. What is identity for cos? Cos is S or omega? S. S over
S
square plus omega square. 4 lah.
2 omega squared, yeah. 4 omega squared.
Okay. So we got this 1 plus 1 over 2 is what?
1 over 2 over S. So it's
1 over 2S.
Yeah.
S down here. All right. Okay. So this is actually our Fs. Remember, because this is directly, we don't even do derivative here. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's compare with our answer just now. Our answer just now is Fs is equivalent to S square plus 2 omega square S square plus 4 omega square. Now let's compare. These two should be the same, okay? So this I'm gonna do is it is equivalent to, if I were to do this S, this will be S square. Am I right? Do you follow me? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So this will be S square over, okay, I'm gonna take out the, if I want to take out the, okay, hold on. So this will be 2s S square plus 4 omega square. Okay. The only thing here is the 2. Hold on. Plus, I'm going to bring all the 1 over 2 out. 1 over 2 out. Okay, I'm going to bring 1 over 2 out. Let me just erase that. So we are left with, okay, I'm going to bring this out. So this remain is 1 over S because the 2 is, I already bring it out. So if I put here S square plus 4 omega square, this will also be S square plus 4 omega square. So this will be 2S square plus 4 omega square S s square plus 4 omega square and the whole thing multiplied with 1 over 2, correct? Yeah, and this you can cancel. So you get the same answer. See?
Ooh, okay. Thank you.
All right, okay. Now, I'm going to clear all this drawing. All right, now, shall we start? What was the question just now? Okay. Now, you have to be, this is where I think you need to have eagle eye, sharp eye, yeah? So it says here, what is Laplace, inverse Laplace of 2 over s square plus s over 3? Now, you know from your table, there's only from the table, yeah, I'm going to write here. From the table, you only have like 1 over s square plus omega square in this form. It can either be s, it can either be omega, but it is plus omega square, betul? Am I talking to myself? Guys, you have to respond to me.
Yes, betul. Right.
So, in other words, these have got to be constant. Now, we have s here. We have s here. So, how do we get rid of this? We have to get rid of this in order to make it into this form. So, I'm going to get rid of this over s, over s, over s. So, what? So, I'm left with 2 over s, s plus
1 over 3.
1 over 3. Now, 2 over s, you should know 2 over s, I can also bring this. Let me just clear this, erase this. 2 over s, I can also make it like this, yeah? I can also make it, hold on. Okay, I can also, tadi 2 over s kan, so I'm going to put this 2 over s. Sama tak? Sama tak? Is this the
Sama,
same?
betul.
Sama, okay. So now when you see 1 over s here, it should clicks to you immediately. This is Laplace of integrals. If you can take 1 over s out, it is integrals, which is 1 over sfs. When ft is basically 0 to tau ft dt. Okay, it should click to you. If it is 1 over s, that's it. Whenever you see like this, okay, from the table, you know you have 1 over s. When fs is 1 over s, when ft is equivalent to what? Was it t or 1? Check balik, I don't have my table.
1, Doctor.
1, okay. But you have here 1 over plus 1 over 3. So this should clicks to you immediately. This is first shifting theory. Where A is equivalent to 1 over 3. Remember, first shifting theory if fs minus A, yeah? When EAT multiply with FT. So here, so in other words, this will be, so this is integral. So integral, I'm going to integrate 0 to tau, okay? And then because it is first shifting theory, EAT, where the A is, A equivalent to negative 1 over 3. Okay, so but this is positive, it should be minus, yeah? So EAT is e to the power of 1 over 3 t, okay? And ft is what? Ft is 1 dt. So this is your answer. What is this? Sorry, I forgot the 2. 2 is here. So 2 times with e to the power of minus 1 over 3t, okay, divided by negative 1 over 3. And it should be integrated from 0 to tau. Okay, I'm gonna clear this part. So far, are you guys okay? Alamak. Are you guys okay?
Yes, Doctor.
Okay, Doctor.
Okay, okay. This is where you need to have eagle eye to know that which theorem is applicable. So in your test or exam, it's not just one theorem. It can be a combination of several theorems. Like in this case, theorem of integral plus the first shifting theory. Okay. So now, okay. So in other words here, so ft is equivalent to negative 6. I'm going to take negative 6 out. E to the power of minus 1 over 3t, which varies from 0 to tau. So negative 6 e to the power of minus tau over 3 minus to the power of 1 is 1 lah. So in other words, this is negative 6. Negative 6. Negative is positive 1. As well as 6. 1 minus e to the power of minus tau over 3. So this is your answer. Alright. So in your test or final, okay, let me just remind you again, you will not just see one. You will see a combination of multiple theorems. This is where you need to have a sharp eye, okay? Right, now let's go to the next question. Do this, we come back 12:45. 12:45, now it's 12:37. Do this first. The next question. Do you need more time? Fatin Adrina, do you need more time? Okay. Tak apalah, 12:45, we stick to that. Okay, shall we? Eudina, are you ready?
Yes, Doctor.
Okay, now. Okay. All right. Now, what was the question? The question says, given, yeah, alarm, my phone is not functioning. Okay. Okay. Now, given Fs, which is, what was given just now? 1 over S? 1 over
S squared
S plus
plus omega.
square over 4. Yeah?
Yes.
Sama? Alright, okay. Now the question is asking what is Ft. So in other words, we have to inverse Laplace transform. Now, let's just, before we inverse Laplace transform, we get this, we normalize this into a shape which we are familiar with, 1 over S. Okay, 1 over S square. This becomes omega over 2 square. Okay, so this is fine. This is fine because, you know, when you have something like this, when you have 1 over S, what does it remind you? Fatin Adrina, if you have 1 over S, what does this remind you?
Integrate.
Integrals, okay? Integrals, okay? Okay. So when you have something like this, what does it remind you from the table? From the table, what does this remind you?
Sine omega t.
Sin omega t.
Okay, sine omega t. But sine omega t, up here we have to have omega, isn't it? If ft Sine omega t, Fs is basically omega over s square plus omega square. So this is sine omega t. Now, so we have to take the omega and put it up here, omega over 2. So if we put omega over 2, we have to also put 1 over omega over 2 here. Okay? Yeah? Are we okay? Over omega over 2 is actually what? 2 over omega. 2 over omega multiply with 1 over s multiply with omega over 2 over s square plus omega over 2 square. Okay, so now only we get the ft. Okay, now, okay, hold on. This is let this remain fs. Okay, this is fs. We simplify fs. Now only we try to get ft. Now you have to be careful about how you want to write the annotation. Yeah, annotation ft is basically inverse transform of fs. So ft is, we bring this down, 2 over omega. Okay, now this from the table, you know it should be what? From table, it should be ft is what? Should be sine omega over 2t. Betul? We adapt the table. Okay, because omega is actually omega over 2. So ft is basically sine omega over 2t, but there is 1 over s here, which means it is integral 0 to tau dt. Okay, so from here you will get, what is this? Integration of this is basically 2 over omega. This will be, sine will be what? Cos. Okay, but it will be negative cos. Negative cos omega over 2t plus, divide by omega over 2, which vary from 0 to tau. And then this, I'm going to bring it up here. Let's just clear a little bit here to make space. Okay. So here, let's just get some space here. Okay. So here, ft is, now this one, divide by omega over 2 is multiplied by 2 over omega. So you will have negative 4 over omega square cos omega tau over 2 minus cos 0, which is 1. So you are left with negative. So you are left with what? 4 over omega square 1. So here will be negative 1 minus cos omega tau over 2. All right. Are we fine here? Guys, you really have to understand this, yeah? I don't want to be short sendiri here because you really need to familiarize yourself with this. Okay, do we still have another example? Let me just check. Okay, we still have one more. Can we just do this straight away? Or you want time? Am I talking to myself? Hello?
Straight away, Doctor.
Continue lah.
Straight
Just
away.
left one question, right?
Okay, right, okay, now. Okay, this time you do it for me. Mana my pen? Alamak. Okay. Inverse Laplace of s plus 8 over s to the power of 4 plus 4s to the power of 2. So what is the first thing you want to do?
Take out S squared.
Okay, take out the s square. We will try to divide it. Okay, divide by s square, divide by s square. This one also divide by s square. So you are left with inverse Laplace 1 over s square s multiply with s plus 8. So this one I'm going to bring it out. Okay. This one you are left with 2. So s square plus 4. Okay. And then 4 is technically 2 square.
2 squared.
Yeah, okay. So 4 is 2 square. 2 square. All right. Now, okay. So you know so I'm gonna take 1 over s out. So 1 over s. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So this will be what? S over s square plus 2 square plus, because it is 2, so 4 times 2 s square plus 2 square. Okay. So 1
Doctor,
over yeah.
S squared.
Okay, because where is it? S square? Yeah.
The outside, 1 over S squared.
Oh, sorry, 1 over s squared. Okay. 1 over s squared over here. So if it's 1 over s squared, you know it is double integration, 0 to tau, 0 to tau. Okay. Okay, what is the inverse Laplace of this? S over s square plus 2 square. Kalau S apa?
Cos omega t.
Cos omega t. Omega is 2t. Alright. Now, what is dt plus, we're going to take the 4.
4 sine 2t.
Okay, I'm going to take 4
Sine
sine
2t.
2t. Okay. This whole lot dt. dt. Double dt, yeah. Don't forget double dt because double integration. Alright, so let me just try to clear this, make space from this. Hold on, yeah. Let me just take photo of this first. Okay. So I'm gonna clear up, erase the top part. Since I don't have the space. Hold on, yeah. A little bit more. All right. Now we're gonna write this up here. So again, what was just now? Hold on. Right. Okay. So ft is basically inverse sorry, if we already inverse Laplace, so in other words 0 to tau 0 to tau cos 2t plus 4 sin 2t dt tutup bracket dt. Okay, I'm gonna erase here just to make space, right? Right. Okay, so now what is the result of the first level of integration? What is the result of first level of integration? This will be 0 to tau. What is cos 2t? Integration of cos 2t is sin 2t
2t
over 2 plus negative, yeah, negative
negative 4
4
cos
cos 2t
2t
over
2
over 2. So this is in other words, betul lah. This is in other words, negative 2. Okay, and this should be vary from 0 to tau, and this is also dt. What is the second level of integration?
negative cos 2t
Negative cos 2t over
4
4 plus plus sin 2t.
sin 2t
So cancel out each other. So this should be vary from 0 to tau. See, you have done the second level of integration. So what is the answer of this? We substitute, yeah? We substitute negative cos 2 tau over 4 plus sin 2 tau minus minus becomes positive. Cos 0 is what? 1. Yeah? 1 over 4. Sin 0 is 0. Okay, minus 0. So this is it. This will be your answer. Got it? Boleh?
Doctor.
Yeah.
Before substituting in tau and 0 for the second level, shouldn't we solve for the first one first? Because if we do that, we get an extra 2t.
What do you mean by that? Where? Here?
Second line.
Second line here. You mean substitute first?
Yeah.
Okay, if you substitute, then you integrate back, you will still get this. It will still come to this. It doesn't matter you want to substitute later or you want to integrate. It doesn't matter you want to substitute first or integrate first. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now, so we are done here. So it's already 1 o'clock. So I think let's just stop here and have your lunch. Thursday I will update. If anything, by tomorrow I will upload the slide. Whether or not I should go another one more topic, I'll let you know by Thursday. Because chances are the more. Now we already have 3 theorems, which is first order, first shifting theory, theorem of derivative, theorem of integrals. So I don't know whether if I want to go another one layer. If another one layer meaning another shifting theory, you may be all more confused. So we'll see. I'll try to devise your question by Thursday and let you guys know. Yeah. But anyway, anyhow, the test will still remain next week, Monday. All right. Okay. Any more question? Korang semua blur public holiday. Sorry lah apa dia?
Tajuk test nanti Laplace
Laplace nanti saya upload. Laplace module 8, module 9. This is module 9. Module 8 is first shifting theory. Module 9 is Laplace of derivative, Laplace of integrals. So basically kalau korang tengok dalam my YouTube is basically Laplace 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't it? Yeah? Betul tak? Tengoklah sendiri lah YouTube saya tu. Sampai Laplace of integrals. Alright? Okay. Anyway, anyhow, my YouTube is there for you. Even if saya lambat upload nota pun, you should refer to my YouTube. Is basically what is a summary of my notes. Alright. Okay. Any more questions? Okay, like I've told you, it depends. I have yet to devise the questions. If it is 30 marks, I think I have to give you 2 hours. If it is 20 marks, it may just be 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. All right, it basically depends on the complexity of the questions. I have yet to decide how many questions and how much coverage. So far, we have done module 8 and module 9. There's one more second order shifting theory, module 10. Nantilah saya fikir saya nak bagi ke tidak. Okay. And I'll try to finalize by Thursday. Okay, any more questions? All right, happy holiday. I'll see you guys Thursday. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Doctor.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.